I don't go out of my way looking for issues. I try to address those issues that I feel there is a problem that I run into in my daily life.
That's been the case the last 13 years for Terry Bressi. As chief engineer at Kitt Peak National Observatory southwest of Tucson, Bressi takes State Route 86 to Kitt Peak several times a week. But it's on his way home where he runs into trouble at this Border Patrol checkpoint.
This Homeland Security agent, Jay Gonzalez, has refused to let me go.
That's why he records every encounter with agents using 5 different cameras we're looking at here from inside his truck.
I don't give you any permission to film me, sir.
Why have you stopped me? Am I being detained, ma'am?
U.S. Border Patrol, immigration.
Why is this important? Because some say the Border Patrol is going too far, treating innocent people like you and me more like suspects. And the majority of complaints involve interior checkpoints like this.
Good afternoon, sir. U.S. Border Patrol immigration check everyone on board as a U.S. citizen.
Your constitutional rights, as far as the right to remain silent, exist at checkpoints.
U.S. Border Patrol agent, could you roll down your window?
If we live in a free society, I don't have to prove my existence or justify my existence to the government. That's what happens in third world dictatorships and totalitarian regimes.
Similar to checkpoints on Arivaca Road and one near Tubac before that, this particular checkpoint is located on an east-west highway 40 miles north of the international border. Our government says interior checkpoints are necessary.
And the checkpoints basically give us that additional time and distance we need to make interdictions that we would otherwise not be able to make.
But that kind of enforcement comes at a cost, and one that goes far beyond just dollars and cents.
My grandson is only 10 years old and he talks about them. They don't understand why they're here and why they're standing there with guns.
A similar scene plays out at 18 interior checkpoints across Arizona.
Step out of the vehicle like I asked you to.
I'm still confused about
Please
that.
step out of the vehicle.
I would like to know why. No.
Step out of the vehicle, please. I asked you nicely.
In 2002, Bressi had a similar experience on his way home from work. At the hands of tribal police, working then with Customs and Border agents, Bressi says he was dragged, handcuffed, and arrested for questioning why he was stopped at the checkpoint. Those charges were eventually dismissed, but Bressi wasn't finished. In 2003, he brought suit against tribal police for wrongfully arresting and detaining him. The case never went to trial, but Bressi ultimately settled for $210,000.
They have no business, agents who cannot keep their emotions and their feelings with regards to people who disagree with what they're doing and check. They have no business interacting with the public.
I just want to go down the road.
You will after I'm complete with my immigration inspection. Do you understand?
Here, a trucker attempts to stand his ground by invoking his right to remain silent. Again, that's perfectly legal. There's no apparent traffic violation or immigration concern. Still, without probable cause, agents smash out his window and forcibly pull the trucker to the ground. His alleged offense? Failure to identify himself as a U.S. citizen.
It's an individual who wants to just live his life, go to work, just have the same freedoms anybody else would want.
If they truly have nothing to hide, most people would probably take the path of least resistance and comply with agent demands. It's easier, cheaper, and in most cases, will probably keep you out of trouble. But some would argue some agents are just bullies with little regard for the law or individual rights.
I have numerous individuals who come in and tell me about these stops that occur.
Put your vehicle in park, sir.
They can't just, be violating people's rights without any, some sort of protections over individuals.
As for Terry Bressi, he has no personal beef with most agents.
My guess would be that a majority of Border Patrol agents are respectful of individual rights.
It's a small number of aggressors he takes issue with. By knowing the law and protecting your rights, he hopes more people do the same.
That's the basis of being an informed, interactive citizen. I think people should know, understand, and exercise their rights. That's what keeps government and government agents in check.